Loving you, it's easy 'cause you're beautiful. Sounds like Brian Helter Skelter, doesn't it? What a day! What a difference a cat makes! Meow. So, as you know, it's Sunday of the Cat. We all know that. The well-known Cat Sunday. Cat Slater's friend and cousin. Woodland has just popped in to say hello. Nice to see you, son. Go and get out there and get that place warmed up for a nice, cosy Sunday evening in. Nice to see you. Oi, no, there'll be no clout shouting ruffians. Clout. It was amazing, wasn't it? What a dabble. You know, what a toe was dipped into lakes other than oust. You know, possibly the strongest and most serious of all scrubisms, we are us. Well, they ain't. That lot ain't. Excuse the eating, but I forgot I was streaming when I put that in my mouth. It's because I am relaxed. I am at one with the stream. It's more of a zen. Hello, Sumpster. How you doing, mate? All right, son of Max. Nice to see you. Hello, Steve. Hello, Rags. Nice one for the memes and clips, Rags. I've got a few for this stream. Much appreciated. All right, Matthew. Hello, Jer. Hello, Johnny. Oi, you muggy bonehead. Oi. I have to say, though, Johnny, that was my favourite ever hard man call out. What, that muggy cunt? Muggy cunt. I just laughed. When I was in petty crime, no, they weren't. I was what made it petty. Let's just get that right. My end of it. Let me tell you a little funny one. Sally from Dartford's in the chat. This might tickle her. I told you, remember that bloke I told you, a friend of mine? I was asked to take his funeral. Which, oh God. Trying to get that toffee down a bit quick. Which was an absolute privilege. And she was like, just tell funny stories about him. You know, nice approach to a funeral, actually. Didn't want any religion there. Didn't have any contact with that sort of side of things. Just wanted people to be reminded of what a laugh he was. He was far from an angel, but he was a fucking laugh. I'll tell you that. One of the funniest blokes I ever met. Weirdly, if not the, but proper trouble. Anyway, so the point is, I was the petty bit. Like, here's an example. Once a mate of mine, it was his birthday, like, I don't know, 25th birthday or something. And he's like, Danger, sort us out some Jack and Jills, can you? I was like, I don't smack really, mate, these days. Don't really dabble in ecstasy. It's gone from love to an absolute hatred of all humanity. He was going, oh, come on, though, you know people, get us some. Now, he was a mate, so I said, all right, I'll see what I can do. So I've rung up the boss. I said, you ain't got any Jack and Jills, have you? Yeah, I was. Well, I'll tell you why, Jess, because I'll be leaving early. This is procrastination. I should be working on my new Substack. And Scorry, you need 20 points for that. Good call. There was like 200 odd people here, and Scorry put in the chat, what's a Substack? And I thought, good call. Can't see that lot being big readers, though. I mean, don't take that the wrong way. Maybe they are. You know, I think the bell curve's not going to work in my favour in that instance. Anyway, hello, Livy. Nice to see you, darling. Nice to see you too, Jer, obviously. Hello, Matt. Anyway, all right, Shane. Hello, Mr. Willis. Hello, Mr. Natras. Nice to see you. Hello, Flammer Diddler. Jim's on the firm too. Nice. Hello, Al. Al's in and out as well. Thank you, mate. I'm glad it was appreciated. It could have gone, different ways, but I think I think it was handled well. I think it was entertaining. You know, that's what you try and do occasionally, didn't you? All right, Packer. Anyway, I'm just going to be saying hello to everyone while people keep turning up. Hello, Zen. All right, Chris. Hello, Ugly Truth. Right, that's it. Hello, Cole. Good to see you, mate. Anyway, hello, Scory. He did quite well. I mean, you know, we all, if someone says you sound like Russell Brand, we're all like, because he kept saying it, it actually worked. So I thought, I thought he actually done a good one there, just sticking with it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, this little story I was telling you. So I've said to him, "Can you get me a few Jack and Jills? It's so and so's birthday." And I remember I'm sitting at home at my mum's house. This geezer I don't know from Adams turned up, and I've just sort of hid behind the sofa. I said, "Mum, answer the door." There was like some proper unit there. My mum went, "Yeah." He went, "Dangerfield, is it?" And she went, my mum went, "Yeah, but probably not the one you want to talk to." And she went, "No, he went, "That's all right, darling." He went, "Just give him this from," I nearly doxed the bloke then. I forgot I was online and everything. I am shafted. I'll tell you why in a minute. Give her this little sort of like a suitcase, but for a weekend break. So like only about sort of so big, 1.5 by a foot, but a suitcase. And then he just fucked off. Never see him again. Cool. So I've gone upstairs with it, opened it up. Something like 100,000 pills in there. I've rung back up the fellow whose birthday it is. I went, "How many exactly did you want?" He went, "Oh, only about 6. I thought, yeah, I thought you'd say that. So I'm now lumbered with 96. Oh, what is it? 999,994 Jack and Jills that I don't know what to do with. And so I thought, well, hang on a minute. You know, this is a business opportunity, which is obviously what the boss thought as well. Give him some work. You know, I've proved myself plenty of times, you know, in that business, but not in that area. You know, your crack customers, it's not like one-on-one and a couple of pills. So of course I started All right, people. Rags, I take it you were trying to call me then, but when you were calling me, I was trying to log in on my phone. So that's why I didn't answer you. You were probably going to tell me that my stream had crashed. My computer, you're still calling me apparently on my other phone. I'll hang that one up. I got that thing that I got last time where it said we just need to collect some details from you. Wow, you really can't see me. What about if I get in the light a little bit? Hi. Well, this is nice. This is really nice. Yeah, likewise, RMF. I did. I thought it was all right. However, in retrospect, though, he's kind of got the best of both worlds because he admits it's a performance, but he doesn't tell you where the performance starts and where it ends. So quite an interesting character, but certainly entertaining. Anyway, I'm trying to reboot my computer. RMS going to tell me it's a much better. There you go. Cheers. But what I haven't got is my other monitor. I'm going to have lost all my links that I got up, all my memes. Gutted. I might just be able to drag them out of mine and Rags' Telegram thing, though. Your ceiling table is now ceiling helicopter. And there's been a couple of donations that I've missed, but don't worry, I should be able to pick them up. Well, exactly, Otto. I don't really think he does. And I mean that, you know. I'm not really sure where he draws the line, whether it's whether he draws a conscious line. But you know, I tried to get a bit deeper a couple of times, and he was very resistant. So I thought, you know, let's just go with what we've got and have a chat with him. And it was all right. You know, I thought it was all right. Looks like my computer has. You remember last time I waited, it was saying we're just collecting some information. Well, this time I said, no, fuck your information. It certainly didn't help last time. So that could age badly, that comment, because if it doesn't boot up or something or it crashes again, I'll have wished that I'd have done that. There you go. Jer knows they're all safe. We're tight there. If Billy Blogs is in, you asked me whether I got those entropies. No. The last entropy I got from you yesterday, which was the day you're referring to, was the one that we looked at. So, yeah, look, this is all I'm getting at the moment. I've got the old wheel of death there. But, you know, no problems. I can wrap up that story. Hello, Smirking Grape. I can wrap up that little story. Predictably, I brought the hello Schrodinger's Gaffney. Predictably, I put the price of the ecstasy down to £1. There, look, good news. I put the price of the pills down to £1 each. But you had to buy 20. But 20 Jack and Jills for a score, they were flying like hotcakes. You know, my new ecstasy business took off like a beagle. I was like, my phone was red hot. Hello, so-and-so told me, like, all right, you know, it's not really high risk selling like handfuls of pills, not around that area at the time. So-and-so said you wouldn't mind sorting me out. Yeah, can you do me 100? I'll be like, yeah, no problem. Get £100 for 100. So money coming out my ears, which I spent all of it on heroin. And then one day, the boss has gone to me, you got any paperwork for that suitcase? This was about 2 months later, and I'd seen him plenty of times, been out drinking with him, you know, done some other bits of work here and there. And he's gone, you got some paperwork for that suitcase? I said, yeah. I said, most of it's out there working, like as if I've got, dare I say, lieutenants. And they're working them for me. I've bailed them like, you know, 1,000 each. And I said, what I'll do, I said, when I get home, I'll work out what's there, blah, blah, blah. Just the answer's no. I haven't got any paperwork. I have not got a cent for you. But I sort of, you know, decorated it somewhat. I am actually working here, people. I'm getting it all up and running again, and we are getting progress. anyway, I get home and I weigh them. You're not going to sit there and count hundreds of thousands of pills. So what you do is you weigh off 100, so you know what 100 weigh, then weigh what's left, and you can find out how many you got left. And I'd done about 9,000 of them, and I didn't have a penny to show for it, right? So I wrote him a letter. Saying, I know we've done a lot of good work over the years, but I think my habit has now got to the point where I am but a liability to the firm, and please don't give me any more work, because I'll just spend all the money on smack like I have with the missing quantity in this suitcase. And then I put it in a little safe place we had. And he's called me up. I said to him, I said, there's something for you in blah, blah, blah. And he's rung me up. He said, meet me round the forest. Doxing. Meet me round this boozer, he said, in about half hour. And I got round there. I went, you all right? He went, I got your letter. Right, hang on. I'm now going to swap. So hang on. Let me try and do this without. This is where we get that mad feedback. Add into stream. Remove him. Why can't I remove him? Just turn the phone off. Turn the phone off. Are you getting that horrible noise at home? Oh, come on. No, I don't want to make a payment. Whoa. Hi. Now let me just sort the colours out. No, thanks for hanging around. Nice to see you. Knife. He went, I got your little letter. I was like, oh, yeah. I said, sorry, mate. He said, yeah. He said, it's all good. He said, I appreciate you, being honest with me. I said, yeah, well, He said, there is a small matter of the 8,000 pills you've sold. And I was like, well, and he was just like, give me a slap round the head and went, you're fucking useless. But I did do a lot of good work for him, so he kind of let me off. But another one, I was into him for a fair amount, 5 or 6 bags of sand. And my mate in Hong Kong was going to bail me out because I said, I'm in so much trouble. I've really fucked up. And he said, look, I can do you 5 bags of sand. He said, one day in the future, you'll pay it back to me. All right. He said, even if it's only a tenner here or now, here and then. And it gets to the day when I've got to meet him to give him this money. And it's only like half of it anyway. And my mate in Hong Kong said, I can't do it. He said, it's SARS. Remember SARS? He said, they won't let us out of the... he said, I can't get out of the hotel. He said, I cannot get out and wire you the money. And this is long before internet, on your phone, being able to move money about and all that. And I was like, shit. So I've gone to this meeting. He's expecting 5 bags of sand. And I said to him, listen, I said, no word of a lie. It was all set up. And he knows the bloke was going to sort the money out. And I said, I was owed 5 grand from W, we're calling. And I went, he can't get out of the hotel because of the SARS. And he looked at me, this fella, frowned a bit. He went, anyone else, I'd break their fucking neck. He said, but you can't pay me because of the SARS is the shittest excuse I've ever heard. And he just started laughing. But what you've got to remember, in those days, I was so out of my nut. I thought this was all, just men, haven't we? Just, problem. We've got a problem here, mate. The SARS. The SARS. Oh, fucking bless him, man. I miss that fella. I miss him so much. Really funny bloke. Like, you get he was a criminal without doubt, and like I said, he could be quite naughty in places. He was far from an angel, but he was sort of like he was a criminal. He was a very hard man. Yet at the same time, he was an eccentric, and that's quite an odd mixture, isn't it? He had eccentric behaviour. Now, not sort of like, not like a dandy eccentric, but, I think I told you this is a fella that he got on really well with my mother, and especially when I went down the heroin hole, he'd always go around there and make sure she had money and that, and not to give it to me. And he rung her up and he went, I won't tell you what her name is. He went, "Oi, Big Mama Danger, do you want half a cow? Do you want half a cow?" And knowing him, it would have been a cow chainsawed in half, much like a Damien Hirst piece of artwork rather than anything you could fry in a pan. And my mum's gone, "That's very kind of you, but I really haven't got the freezer space." And he's gone, "All right, I just thought I'd ask." 10 minutes later, he's rung her back and he's gone, "Oi, Big Mama Danger, do you want a new freezer?" Mad Lizzie, is that the one you paid back with? No. You're talking about the geezer that walked me up the stairs. The death walk of... Yeah, no, they knew each other, though. They knew each other, and it was quite weird because there's quite a bit... I had this no violence rule with a lot of them. I'm not interested. I'm not very good at it. I don't like it. And you'd be surprised what would cause those fellas to kick off. And I'd just be like, "Look, you know how it works with me. There's no violence." And they stuck to it, really, which was kind of interesting. I'd take them up Soho and go for nights out, show them a different side of life, and there was a bit of violence. Now I think of it, but Anyway. Well, I mean, it's Lord knows. But the stories I told at the funeral were very, very funny. When he was young, when he was about 11, some old perv asked him if he'd sell him dirty pairs of his mother's knickers. Now, anyone else would probably tell the police or tell their mother. This fella went, "Ask the geezer how much." That's the one. Yeah, that was the fella who walked me up the stairs. That was it. It was him that was going to set that up. Anyway, let's not. Oh, sorry, Jeffrey Russell Jr. It's a pair of ladies' underwear, pair of knickers. Hello, little bullet. Was it the pointed end? Oh, Lord knows what we're talking about now. Willow said, "Cost me a fortune." Oh dear. Was it the pointed end? What of? Oh, the cow. Sorry. Willow, that's quite good. Nice one for the donation, Bullet. Let me get Entropy open. I think I've missed those other two damn super chats. Oh, no, I haven't, because on StreamYard these days you can go back. But because I had to crank it up again, we'll see. Nah, sorry, people. I think there was one from... I'm guessing... Oh, hang on. Oh, there's a way round this. It's a bit of a long-winded way round it, but I think there is. No, there isn't. The way round it that I thought we could do isn't going to work. That's a terrible shame. 2 people donated. If you want to let me know you were, I'd like to thank you for that. Anyway, oh, look at that. Jess and our Pizzle are sitting next to each other. How incredible. Look. Oh, first Scrubs wedding. No, it isn't actually, because DT, haven't seen her for a while, have we, Dinosaur Trees? But her other half wasn't a scrub, so, you know. Well, we're going to have a look at that. We're going to have a look at that then. Good to see you, Gav. All right, Lee. All right, the truth. Jeffrey likes boobs. Hello, Shane. All right, Billy. Yeah, it's endless. I need a new one. Otto, you can be my lieutenant. All right. When he said that, I did think, hang on a minute. I tried to serve it to him as well. I said, you're more of a captain. He went, sergeant. I thought, oh, okay. You know what, ugly truth? In truth, I think he just liked me and wanted to help me out a bit. Really. Because I wasn't, I did also do some work for him that paid off. He didn't just throw drugs at me and have me spend all the money. I did actually do some half decent work. I did schlep across the country with a couple of Puma sports bags full of powder, etc. Well, this is what RMF says. It's just not possible. I'm going to try and grab my... I've lost all my memes that I had set up. Right, I'm just going to try and grab me clips back. I'm only doing this, I'm procrastinating. Me and my missus went out for dinner. I told you earlier. Fucking lovely. I surprised her. I said, I'm not dressing up for this. She went, nah, let's just take it easy. Cool. So I pick her up and she's got this beautiful little black dress on. Backless, strapless. I look like some homeless. I was like, oh, you bitch. And she like, well, I'm always going to dress up. And I was like, I love you. That's lovely. And I took her to a very, very nice Japanese restaurant. I'll show you it in a minute. I'm no doubt I can get it up on the computer. It was on the top floor of the highest building in Phnom Penh. And I booked a table for two. And I didn't know, but the kitchen is in the middle of the restaurant. All the seats are around the outside. So all the seats are next to the window. So you can see the whole of Phnom Penh, which was just magical. And it really was. And, we had some salmon sashimi. We had some, that's another one of my videos. I'm getting them. We had some salmon sashimi. We had some yellowfin tuna sashimi. And, the quality of the food was ridiculous. She had a glass of red wine. I don't like drinking unless I'm drinking. Do you know what I mean? I don't like having one. I think it's probably my tendency towards going for it. If I want to drink, I want to get drunk. I don't want to come back here after one drink and not be sober enough to write or work or stream. What can you do then? Just sit there going until I get an headache. And the bill come in at something stupid like $45. And I was expecting a lot more than that. So $20 each, 15 English pound each for loads of sushi, really. And we had like some Japanese custard dessert that was gorgeous. And they had this big tank that they make their sake in. Really nice. I'll show you some pictures in a minute. But of course, it's now 12:30. I was going to do my novel after I finished Lizard Jane. Lizard Jane ain't finished. It's nearly there. But the chances of doing this stream, then finishing Lizard Jane, then starting work on my novel, I don't think so. Do this stream, finish Lizard Jane, get some fucking rest. Excuse my English. I'm getting my clips back nicely here, and I've got a couple on the old OBS. But I've had nearly 50 new subscribers to my Substack this week, so it's essential I get this new short story out, because when you get a load of new subscribers like that, you know, you can tell, you can understand that it's basic marketing, isn't it? If you've got new people in, hit them with something new, so that they think, oh, I like this. I've subscribed, and it's, because otherwise they might be waiting 2 or 3 weeks and thinking, well, what was the point of subscribing? This is a dead channel, a dead Substack or whatever. So yeah, I want to get that finished. Right, hang on, I've nearly got all of my. That's it. Just one more after that. Quite a Canada heavy stream, actually. It will be when it starts. First time I said that when I ain't joking. Hardly a joke. And it weird. Oh, that's the girlfriend on the blower now. That's just what we want. More interruptions. Hello, you beautiful little AC-la.
Hello, my
Be careful what you say, because I'm live on YouTube. Do you want to say hello, my friend?
Hello, my friend.
There you go. Okay, lovely dinner, yeah?
Yeah, happy.
Did you love it?
Why? I love so much. Go tomorrow, go one more.
I don't think we'll be going tomorrow again. No, maybe a couple of months. What, you pay? You paying?
Do you have cafe or not?
Are you paying?
Yeah, I pay now.
You're going to pay? Okay. When do you want to go? Love, I've got to do this because I've already been late and the computer died, so I've got to get back to the stream.
Bye.
All right, darling. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you. Bye, love.
Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
I love you, my friend, too.
No, don't say that. No, that in English, that sounds kind of strange. Bye. Bye. Hello. I can't even remember what I was talking about now. I just got to get this one more clip up. Clip up, fatty, clip up, fatty, reggae. It wasn't that one. It was that one. Right, that's all my clips sorted. So essentially, we're now back to where we were 23 minutes ago. So wonderful. Has anyone told... Hello, Irish Bear, new in these parts. Nice to see you, even if you're not. Hello, Lewis. Good to see you. Oh, you're not new in these parts. I know you, of course. It was going over mine, Lizzie, to be honest with you. I think it was just filling in space. Hello, Dr. Jimmy. You all right, son? Good to see you. Now, does anyone want to tell me who donated? Because I want to thank them. That's not fair. I've got little bullets. Is there a point at the end of a cow, or is that your joke? You said some funny things this morning. Hello, Shell Bobs. Oh, excuse me. No, I won't tell that story again, because unless it's the long, protracted version, it's not that good. But it's one of the most frightening stories of my life that I did not see going there. I really didn't. Hello, Richie. Good to see you. Knickers. You've got a little bit of Tourette's on the go there. Hello, Mr. Custard. Long time no see. Hope you're all right. Ah, yep. I thought it was you. Mucho can appreciate farto. Nice one, Anglo. Thank you very much, mate. Very kind. Very, very kind. Oh, Anglo, actually, again, painting you with the butcher brush, but you are a butcher. Or someone else might be able to tell me, what is this Wagyu steak I'm always hearing about when I go in Japanese restaurants? Wagyu steak. Is it or Wagyu beef or something? I don't know. It's very new to me. Jer donated twice. Your wages for the first part of the stream. So you dropped in one, and then you've dropped. There's a score up there that looks like you as well. There you go. You need a new computer. I hope this helps. Thank you, Jer. Well, it's funny you say that because it's absolutely where donations go. Really, they have been separated out. It made sense to me to think, well, that's what you save towards that. You know, you have to compartmentalize your donations. I think a third of it will be owed to JC though, but I think he'll be all right. He was a nice lad, wasn't he? Talking to him. Do you remember talking to him the other night? I think you were here. Anyway, nice one, Jer. I told you all my coils come through, and I'll do what you said. I can't throw them out. I'll get them in the. Everyone, Jer told me you can clean your coils, which I used to do back in the day, but I wasn't sure with these newfangled ones. And he said, yeah, just sort of put them in boiling water and then keep doing that until the water runs clear. That makes sense because they get all blacked up and all that. Oh, blacked up, steady. Oh, no, it's a strike. But I skim readed it because I had about 100 emails to get through. And what he actually meant was put it in a mug and put the boiling water on it, not put it in a pan with boiling water and then forget about it. And I was sitting here on the computer and I heard it go ping. And it jumped out of the kitchen and flew over my head. And I saw it because I was making a video. Yeah, so fucked it. Thank you, Jer. That's very generous of you on top of the other one as well. Really appreciated. And I will get a new computer at one point. It wasn't Yo Sushi. I would like to show you, though, actually. I would actually like to show you this place because people think that, you know, when I had that little tete-a-tete with Morgoth, he said, I don't know about all that living in mud huts out there. Hello, Della. Nice to see you. Hello, Tony. Good to see you. I saw what you said there, Tony. But like I said, I tell you what, I give Phnom Penh, excuse the nose pick, 10 years. I've got a nap on my back. 10 years, there'll be parts of this city that look like Tokyo. It is an economic explosion happening here at the moment. And I get 2 or 3 scrubs a week right to me. I'm thinking of moving to Cambodia. I'm thinking of, you know, I've got money. I'm thinking of buying property. I don't want to buy here, though, for various reasons. Can you give me any info on Cambodia? And, you know, even if you've got like an entrepreneur streak and you've got a bit of capital, I don't think there's anywhere in the world at the moment better to come to than somewhere like here. Buy land, get a house made, and then with the money left over, get your business up and running. And you know, very interesting tax rules out here. They're a little bit. I've got to be careful, but you know, I pay UK tax, so. You tell them what you earn or you're fucked. You know, they're fine-tooth combs in England. But if you can understand the opposite of that, so, you know. Let me just show you. I took this one photo out of the window and I'll show you the sake machine as well. You can't really see it, which is a bit of a shame because of the reflection. But that's Phnom Penh at night. I mean, you wouldn't have thought that, would you? I'm trying to get it so there's no glare. That's out of the top floor. You know, people think we all live in mud huts and things, but that's obviously it's only one angle out of one window. That is the Mekong. If you see that line along there where you can see those reflections of the lights there, that's the Mekong. One of the biggest rivers in Asia, goes through like 5 countries: China, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia and Laos, I think. Don't quote me on that because half of what I say is meaningless and the other half I'm making up on the spot. So that was the view out of where we were sitting, which was remarkable. Didn't take any pictures of the food because that's all a little bit Instagram. But here's their sake maker. I'm going to just bring the brightness up for you. But, you know, because it was a Japanese restaurant, you all know sake is what the a Japanese drink. It's fermented rice, basically. But this was quite the contraption. That's about twice as tall as me. There's no real scale to that. But if I was standing next to it, I'd come up to about halfway. And that's in the restaurant. You know, that I could, from where I was sitting, that was there. No, really, really lovely place. Yellowfin tuna sashimi. That's raw fish, if you don't know what sashimi is. We had salmon sashimi as well. Yeah, it was good. It's good stuff. So yeah, of course, like I said, I should be finishing Lizard Jane, and I'm streaming with very, very little energy. I didn't sleep very well last night through trying to get the story finished. Stream this morning, work this afternoon, took the missus out, should be working. So this is the effect of procrastination. Procrastination can be a good thing as long as you haven't got an order of priorities. Because I think the way to game procrastination is to have loads of things going on in your life. So if you don't want to be doing project A, you'll avoid it by doing project B or project C. As long as the rest of the world is happy to adapt to your changing deadlines and times, you know, no one would ever notice. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Alan. Good to see you, mate. She lives us too. Fanta guy, hello, mate. You're one of Billy's, mate. Yeah, you've nailed it. I exactly wanted to ask that. First of all, let me get my grift banner going. Good call. That's on. I will change the lingo. But yeah, because Rackpool does it. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Right, how do I do that? Change the theme to bubble in the StreamYard branding. Right, I reckon I go to brand. Bubble. Yeah. Nice one. And I can also put a logo on, but I don't want the StreamYard one, so I'll get my own one. Oh, I reckon I might be able to do that now. Hang on a minute. Are you lot seeing all my private photos? Because that could be bad. I don't want pictures of Binger, but I know what I want. Is that what you want? Because that's what will happen. Let's see how this goes. Boom! Check this out. Check it. Thank you very much, Fanta guy. Yeah, I think that's all done. We'll change that colour though to something a bit more scrubberlicious. There you go. Nice one, mate. Nice to have. Thanks for coming back and giving the stream a chance as well. I know you're a moderator over on the Doctor's channel. So there you go. Look at that, Scrubs. 5 years later, starting to look like a professional. I haven't even got the entropy damn sorted, have I? Saying the grift is on and it isn't. Give me a couple of seconds. I promised myself I'd do an hour. Look at the time. I'll do another 3/4 or something. I have got some videos. I lost all my memes. I can't be digging them out again. But what's going on here? All right, hang on. Entropy is now working. Open that. Click that. Yeah, nice one, Fanta guy. That's much appreciated. Right, I'll pop this in here. Popper. Anyone see that coming? I'll just see someone say, where's entropy? Here it is. Right, stop that. Do that. Click that. I'm just going to pop that into the YouTube link. 2, 3, 4. Popper. There you go. So entropy link up there. Super chat is the $sign down there. Become a member of the channel, top link there. And if you like reading short stories, I'm a writer and I've got a Substack, totally free. It does help this channel, you supporting my Substack. So that's one way of doing it. Hello, Mrs. Meanit. How are you, my dear? Nice to see you. What do you reckon of that, people? Woo, it's all gone crazy. It's Japanese beef, is it? Massaged cow meat. I don't know about that. Wagyu beef. There you go. RMF says it's fatty steak. Delicious. Yeah, Clark was... Hello, Clark, mate. By the way, didn't say hello. Massaged cow meat doesn't sound so nice, does it? Livy says it's the best beef ever. Hello, Killer GP. Nice to see you. It's a cow that drinks Japanese beer. I laughed and then I suddenly thought, you wouldn't put it past them, would you? Oh, steady. It's only a joke, Susan. Oh, hang on. It's a cow that gets the best food and is massaged daily. Okay, so it is a bit of that. Okay. Well, one in the chat if you go... now I've forgotten what it's called. What's it called when they give you raw mince and you have it with Worcester sauce? I can't remember what it's called. You want Billy? You want to look for Iyengar, 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 because Iyengar is yoga which uses straps and blocks and ropes. Well, they're straps, but yeah, it's Iyengar. Avoid all the novelty ones. Avoid Ashtanga unless you live near an hospital. Avoid hot rooms. Watching the telly said slaughtered with a samurai sword. Oh, that's not good to hear, Alan. Sorry to hear that, mate. Very sorry to hear that. Well, my thoughts are with you, man. They actually massage a cow when it's alive. That's what I was thinking, some stuff. The Wagyu beef cows have a much better living standard than me. Hello, Drexel. They feed it with Michelin-star food. So they're actually feeding it with itself. Isn't that how you get mad cow disease? You know, the Michelin guide. People are like, how did a car company get associated with fine cuisine? Well, because they wanted people to use their cars more, so they made like a guide to restaurants all around the country, so that and they gave them out to car owners. Get out and wear those fucking tires down. Really, that's the origins of the Michelin food guide. So Grego's about to dig me out quite badly by the look of things. Right, what's he say? Grego says, have you seen the Matt Dillon movie City of Ghosts? A con man flees to Cambodia when an international scammer was involved goes sour. The trailer looks like your novel. I was thinking you were going to say the story sounds like my novel. Well, we'll have a look at it, and we'll just have to hope that it doesn't get the stream banned. Let's have a look. Grego reckons this trailer looks like my novel. It's only a couple of minutes. Let's have a gander. Oh, sorry, I'll have to put me cans in. Nice to see you all on this Sunday evening. It's Monday morning to me. I am going to have to jump off in about 30-40 minutes. So I've got to finish Lizard Jane, not just because of my Substack, but I want to finish it. It's a good story. I want people to read it. Right, we should have audio. Let me know you've got audio, because I'm just going to play it. I have to press a few other buttons first. We should be right. Give us a couple of seconds. Connect in, paired, change to danger. AirPods connect. Done. Here we go. Let me know you can hear it. I'm very interested in what Grego thinks my novel is. I quite like the idea of this movie, though, to be honest with you. I quite like Gerard Depardieu as well. There's actually a very funny movie where Mikhail Houellebecq, one of my most favourite and treasured authors, and Gerard Depardieu meet each other in a health farm where you're not allowed to drink or smoke, and they both drink and smoke all the time. So to have to go to a health farm, it's very funny. It's very funny. Very hard to find with English subs, though. I watched it without them. Still laughed because I'm a fan, but I'm about to be interested to see what Grego thinks my novel's about. Let's have a look. Cambodia is incredibly filmic, isn't it? Look at old Matt Dillon's still looking like one of the most handsome men in the world. He's got to be about 60, isn't he? Jesus. Tell me about it. I'm actually feeling this movie. Oh, Matt Dillon produced it, did he? Interesting. Good call, Grego. I mean, as long as I'm the Matt Dillon character, you get 50 points. Nice one, Grego. And jokes aside, nice one for the tip. That movie looks right up my Strasser. I'll make sure it's on Pirate Bay, and so that I can report them to the filmmakers board, guild, you know, and pay for it. Hello, Mousecat. Good to see you. Lil Bullet says that the arse end is the flat, the nose is the pointed end. Yeah, I suppose I should have considered it in that way. I missed it, didn't I? Your coils get all Trudeau'd up. Well, it was steady. It was a really Canada-based stream, but now I've lost all my memes. That's quite a nice mud up you're in, Chris. The Wi-Fi could do an upgrade. The Wi-Fi is good. It's actually good quality. I mean, I think it's actually very fast. When I do a speed test, it's up like 80s, 90s, and it's got a great. Can't remember what the other weird thing's called that no one knows what it means. Hello, Chef Bang Studios. Dropping in Jen Balsaki. Hello, Quadrex. Good, yeah? Good, yeah? I missed to see. I thought I could just drop that out. Good, yeah? You know, good to see you. That's getting proper lazy, isn't it? Right, where are we? I'm sure I heard the farting. Grego, thanks for that Lady Godiva as well. Appreciato. I have to say, Cambodia is very filmic. You know, I was coming through. Where was I? Why was I in a tuk-tuk this morning? Where'd I been? Where did I go this morning? Was that this morning? Might have been yesterday. But just coming through Cambodia, I told you all before, when I first woke up here, the first day I woke up here, I've been here like 8 or 9 times before I lived here. But the first morning I woke up, I remember just looking at that electric blue sky at like 6:30 in the morning and the heat, and thought, never take this for granted. Always remember that miraculously you've landed on your feet again against all odds. And I don't take this place for granted. And when I'm in a tuk-tuk, I don't sit on my phone. I keep my eyes out and I try and look up as well as just street level. And it's an incredible place. And what you got to remember, we haven't got to, but interesting to remember, when the Khmer Rouge turned up in Phnom Penh, they emptied it in a day. They literally, I told you the other day, didn't I? They arrived in tanks with all their guns. Everyone was like, yeah, we're free, we're liberated. A couple of seconds later, get what you can put in one bag, get out your house. We're all going to the countryside to become farmers. And Phnom Penh was emptied in a matter of hours. They just left it. Ghost city. There's some really weird footage of like Phnom Penh with like a couple of dogs and a baby walking along. No one else. Fucking darkness, man. You know, there's some really, you know, we all know that communism has done some disasters to humanity. You know, we know that. We know the Gulag archipelagos, you know, what happened in the Soviet Union. We know about Mao's China. But Cambodia, you know, what happened with the Rouges was some of the most shocking things that humanity has ever done to their fellow men. You know, awful stuff. You know, there's certain symbolic things. Let me give you an example. Like brother number one, you know, I said they call everyone Bong. Well, Pol Pot was called Bong Moi, brother one. And that was like the top brother. Nice communism. Hang on a minute. I thought we were all the same, but you're Bong Moi, eh? Okay. Not a good start. But he, apart from all the murder, apart from all the torture and the famine, he put the calendar back to year 0. And that's got a symbolic kind of violence. Do you know what I mean? There's something really, you know, that's megalomania. No, we're starting again. No, you don't get to. You don't get to start again with people who've already had their lives. And back in those days, Cambodian families, a woman would have like 9 or 10, 11, 12 children. It was standard. You can look all this up. And the amount of people I've met who lost like 8 or 9 of their siblings. And you ask them why, and they're just like they just killed people. You know, as their great agricultural plan failed, how do you make a failing agricultural plan succeed? Well, if you can't feed everyone, you can knock some off, and then you've suddenly got enough food. And some of it was as simple as that. You know, great. I'll give you another example. Good call, John. I'll give you another example of a symbolic violence, a strangitude of symbolism. Fred and Mary West, I mean, you know, they were Fritzl level of disgusting, and may they rot in hell forever. But they told their children they invented television. And again, you know, I'm not to take away from any of their hideous crimes against their own children and other people's children, but there's something symbolically really dark about that. You know, it gives you a sense of the sort of grim reality of that house. Yeah, we invented that. What you watch on there, that's what we do when we're at work. You know, it's really kind of claustrophobic, isn't it? You know, you can't get away with that unless those kids don't get to see or talk to anyone else. Absolute darkness. Nice one, Packer. Just got to change the content and the format. Good timing. Good timing. Good timing. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. No, I won't be monetizing that. It's not. It's really not the model I'm using. I won't. Misses me in it. Here we go. Top to bottom, no problems. Dangerfield, I notice you do not wear rings, but you like attachments to cloth. Reason? Just interested. Mousecut does not wear them for safety reasons on site. Right. I inherited, my grandmother had her wedding ring and her engagement ring made into one ring. So it's a big, chunky 24-karat gold ring with 3 diamonds in it for a bloke, for me. And I also got my father's ring. Now, we found my grandmother's one, but I've got a horrible feeling some rotten junkie stole my father's ring. And he got it on his 21st birthday. I took that off of his dead body, and there's a slight chance that I might have stashed it, because I always kept that one and my grandmother's one together. I used to wear both rings together, but when you're in that game, you don't want to be holding gold. You'll lose your finger, and so I'd often take them off. But the fact that when I said to my mum, I just said to my mum once, I said, "Look, I'm so sorry, mum, but I didn't pawn them, I didn't sell them, but I've lost Gran's and Dad's ring." And my mum went, "No, you haven't. I've got Gran's ring upstairs for you." And I was like, "Really?" And she went and got it, and I cried, because that's lovely. But that then made me think, well, maybe I stashed up my old man's ring. I'll tell you what, if I could find that, I'd be made up. So I when I go back to England, I'll turn the house upside down looking for my dad's ring. But when I come back, my girlfriend wants me to wear. My girlfriend's got a wedding ring and an engagement ring because she didn't want to wait, and she wants me to wear an engagement ring because she thinks when I go out, women will know I'm taken for. Zen Maverick and RMF both said that the massage lark is a myth. Yeah, that's it. Was it steak tartare? God, I'm a long way behind. Anyone into it? Anglo, do you like steak tartare? I ate it once, but it felt a bit of an endurance rather than steak tartare. It was like someone hasn't cooked my burger. Hello, Howard. How you getting on, son? Good to see you. Yeah, Pizzle doesn't believe with the massaging. No, but that's my point. The Michelin Guide wanted people to use their cars more so that they wore their tires down, so they bought more tires. That's why they brought out the Michelin Guide to restaurants. That's the root of that. It's no biggie. Yeah, I really like Matt Dillon. What are you going to watch tonight? City of Ghosts? I was just thinking of Drugstore Cowboy when Willow said Matt Dillon, but I don't need another 2 hours of not working. John would like a few more likes. If you don't know what my Substack is, I'm a writer, and there's down in the links, I think I put the links in, you'll see it, Substack. There's 14 stories in the archive. They've had thousands of reads. I can't believe how well it's going. I mean, this week alone, like I say, 30, 40 new subscribers. Amazing. So get up on that. Help us out. Oh, what? None of you could hear the audio on that? On that whole... Oh, Lord. Well, I can't show you it again. Sorry. There weren't a lot going on. Lil Bullet said, mad cow disease started a few miles up the road from me in a village called Quenninborough. My ex-partner's psychology teacher died from it. Fucking horrendous. Yeah, what is it? BSE, wasn't it? Anyone remember what BSE stands for? Or am I thinking of, it's something like Boystal Strakoffs. That don't work, doesn't it? No, audio wasn't. It's not quite as beautiful as Burma. You know, Burma's got those beautiful vistas, isn't it? With when the mist comes up in the morning, it's just a horizon of temples. It's not quite like that. There are in Phnom Penh alone, there's a temple over there. There's one up the top there. There's Wat Phnom. There's probably about 30 temples in Phnom Penh alone. Sorry to hear that, Little Bullet. Can't. Oh, I'm thinking of something else. What's Creutzfeldt-Jakob's disease? I don't know what's going on here. I'm quite enjoying the blue that I've got there at the moment. It matches the blue. Sorry, Steve. I didn't realise how far behind the chat I was. Nice one, Howard. Scrub. There we go, people. Mackie D's or Burger King. Burger King all day long. I mean, they're both absolute jank, and that's once a year to actually self-harm by consuming such stuff. But McDonald's is just. I mean, what is that stuff? I don't even get it. It's just there's no substance to it. It's like you could probably drink a Big Mac through a straw. A little bit of bitterness around my brother winning a free Big Mac when he went, Tommy Fat Special Left Hand done. And she went, you've won. Whereas me, trying to be the good guy, 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions, all wrapped up in a sesame seed bun. Did I win? She went, oh, that's 7 seconds. That's 4 seconds over. My brother, Trillion! Yeah, where's my free burger? He was a little bit bright like that. Oh, that is it, isn't it? Creutzfeldt-Jakob's disease. That's what CJD is. Is that the human variant of mad cow disease, BSE? There you go. From a butcher. Yeah, I don't go. I think it's awful food. Whatever's nearest. Jay reckons what's that? 1 or 2 years. Hello, Paul. Good to see you. Hello, Osmeister. Good to see you. I bet you see a lot of nonsense in Cambodia. No. I mean, I have been approached by children offering sex, which is really awkward and really heartbreaking. I mean, it's awkward because you don't know what to do. I think I told you before, I was up on the riverside and if I remember, there was 2 of them. There was like a boy who was about 3 and a girl of about, 6 or 7. And they just come up and stood next to me, filthy, wearing rags. Not rags, not the moderator. She didn't have, anyway, that's very inappropriate. And then she just pulled her top up. And I was just going, and I was thinking of giving them a $5 anyway, because they were hungry and filthy. But she pulled her top up. Now I'm in a position, aren't I? If I give her a $5 now, have I just paid for services? Do you know what I mean? So I've just had to go, no. But to be honest with you, Cambodia seems to have the reputation for it. But I haven't seen it here. I haven't seen it in Thailand. I mean, you know, it's peculiar, really, isn't it? Because, I mean, I used to have this argument with Hugh, and Hugh used to say to me, it's fair enough that we talk about the grooming gangs, but, there's a lot of paedophilia that goes on in European cultures. And that's a very challenging area that's rarely spoken about. It's not something I've noticed. No, the what I have known is what do they call it? I can't remember what they called it, but they used to have orphanages here, and people could go to them as like a tourist thing. So you could go to the orphanage and see all the orphan kids, but people started setting up fake ones where all the kids were from, like, they had families and that, but they set up these orphanages and kids pretended to be mental, like pulling silly faces and walking with a limp, and it was like a proper theatre, and the parents would get a cut, but the government put a stop to it. They put a stop to like orphan tourism, but that was quite a problem for a while. If you look at the numbers, most child abuse happens within the family. It's a horrible reality, but most child abuse happens within the family. Most rapes are from people the sort of the media and Hollywood like to tell you there's these weirdos walking around at night to just grab someone and pull them into the bushes, which does happen, but nowhere near as many times as family members, friends. Well, friends, if they're not hardly friendly if they're getting up to that. Duck Boy Jordan drops 10 PLN in. Here you go, son. Nice one, Duck Boy. Machano Capriccia Tuto. Billy Blogs has dropped 3 bits into the entropy. The scrolling thing is really distracting. Is this going to be a constant feature? Probably, yeah. I might mix it up a bit. I'll see what I can do with it. Don't try not to be distracted. You see it as a moment of zen. Overcome your distraction. Maybe I'll do some kind of I don't know. I'll have a think, Billy. Well, the thing is, Anglo, thanks for that 5-bit. The thing is, inevitably, you score, you need somewhere to use, your mum's out, I'll quit, we just nip in my house, go up into my bedroom, and they were on the side, and then it kind of went missing. But like I say, I thought they both got nicked, but my mum's got one of them. So I'll tell you what, if I found my father's ring, I would be so happy, because he had that on from the day I was born to the day he died. And it was given to me, it didn't go to my brother, it was given to me. I took it off his dead finger and put it on mine, and it's, and it ain't worth a lot. It's not like it's not like a Krugerrand or anything, but sentimental, of course. Sometimes of a night time, that really does get me. That's awful. If it was stolen, some junkie would have probably got about a 15 quid for it, gold price. Do you know what I mean? I'd have given. I even contacted a couple of junkies a few years back, offering them a couple of £100 if they still had it, and they were like, "I didn't nick your ring, mate." I said, it's just worth a try. Will you stream the wedding so your scrubs for the scrubs so we can be there? I don't know how my missus would respond to me saying that. However, a Cambodian wedding is quite a long affair. It ain't like reception, church, piss up. I think they're like 2 or 3 days. So I think there's a fair chance I'll get the old phone out and do a little walk around, and you'll get to see me in my traditional Cambodian garb, which will be great for you, I'm sure. Not so good. I'm actually quite looking forward to it. I am so behind the chat. I mean, you lot are so active these days, which is excellent. But I've only got to talk for a couple of minutes, and look, I'm still not down, which means I've just loads. People keep giving me colour choices. I'm all right. All right, I'll give it a go. 002 CFF. Sounds like something to do with Chelsea, that. 002 CFF. Oh no, that's a bit heavy. That's a bit too much. I want something a little bit more sort of. I quite like that. I quite like that. I'm not going to take up any more time with that for the moment. No, I've already. Look at the time. I've got things to do, and this is one of them. Della says it'll be lovely to be part of your wedding. Maybe not your honeymoon. No, you'll be able to find that on Pornhub. No, I'll certainly show you around a little bit of it. That's an idea, Rags. Record a little bit. Yeah. No, I'd certainly like to show you. Let me show you what the traditional wedding outfits are. Hello, Doc. Nice to see you, mate. Let me show you what it is. Hang on. Let me grab a full-length one. I mean, there are obviously slight variations on these, but this is what you're likely to see me and my missus dressed up like. Hang on. And again, there's different outfits for different parts of the. Damn! You don't get to see the footwear on that one. That's the bottom of they're +4s essentially. The trousers. Let me see if I can get a full-length one. They're really funny. Yeah, this one I do. Hang on, let me rack it up for you. Here we go. Push, bang, bong. Imagine me and my missus. Ready? Check it. Come on, son. Come on. Let's have a look at those strides. I think the woman wins that competition. Do you know what I mean? Look, lovely. Look at all that schmutter. Whereas me, good Lord. And what you can't see is those trousers don't go all the way down. They go to just on the knee. And then it's like some kind of stocking affair. I can't wait though, to be honest with you. I can't wait. I never thought I'd get married. Yeah, but it was too brutal. It was too big, you know. That one's a little bit, you know, it's not so aggressive. Do you take this woman? Oi, shush. I've just oi, Grego. Do you take this woman? What? Oh no, don't tell me I've got a not a migraine, please. I think I might have a migraine coming on, people. Oh, don't do this to me now. That means that I get no writing done. The rest of the day is written off, and tomorrow's written off as well. Unbelievable. It looked. Oh, hang on. I'm just going to turn the brightness down for a bit. Oh no, it's almost certainly a migraine. I think I've got the aura. Sorry, people. I'm going to have to drop out here. I can't risk it because I'm starting to get the aura. I've got to go. I have warned you that this might happen. I'll get a bit of music on so you can say some things to each other while you go. But I've got to get some medication in me quickly because if I nip it in the bud, I might be able to stop it. Bollocks! I wanted to get that fucking writing finished. Sorry about that, people. I did warn you this might happen at some point. It looks like it's chose to happen right now. Thanks to everyone who donated. Thanks for all the chat. Here's a bit of Mumford. I've got to go and get some medication in me.
Everyone knows I'm gonna be the first man down. All my friends are sick of having me around. Nobody wants to give a bloody one last break. Can't go on a taking all a man can take. Life is a curse, it only gets worse and the world don't watch you drown. Maybe my mind will fail to ever find the point. I'm going deep, deep down underwater. Gonna make my grave underneath the wave. I'm going deep, deep down underwater.
Oh, for fuck's sake, where have I put my things? The problem is, if I don't find them now, I won't be able to see them in a minute. Shit. What a dark ending to a wonderful day. Sorry,
She says, warriors don't give up before the war begins. So I get high to justify the mess I'm in. People get mad and people get sad, but at least they have a cause. I struggle to feel emotion I can really trust. I'm going deep, deep down underwater. Gonna make my grave underneath the wave. I'm going deep, deep down underwater. Gonna lay my head on the riverbed.
fucking believe it. Bane of my bastard life.
I'm going deep, deep down underwater. Gonna make my grave underneath the wave. I'm going deep, deep down underwater. Gonna lay my head on the riverbed. I'm going deep, deep down underwater. Gonna make my grave underneath the wave.
Can't even find epoxy medication. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it's definitely a migraine. I can't read anything right, and I've got my spaz glasses on. Sorry, people. I'll catch up with you in the morning. Heute.